Well, hey everybody. Look what's coming up the road. It's old Rip One Outdoors. Going to the Possum Walk. Yeah, it's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. We decided we'd bring the Bandit to the Possum Walk trail. Just because we hadn't brought it down here yet. I thought I'd make a video, a ride-along video, and post it on, give it to my Bandit rep so he can post it on his site. Someone may be interested in looking at it. Before we get off too far, we'll get right up here by this old palmetto right here on the left and roll that intro. All right. We hope everybody's healthy, happy, and well. Yeah, as we said, it's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. We're running solo today. Don't know what Joey and Mickey had going on, but I think they had something going on. But thought we'd just bring the Bandit down and ride it down to the Possum Walk trail, ride it down by the river. And see where we go from there. Let's see what's different about the Bandit this time. Well, one thing different is I picked me up a suspension seat post. Yes, sir. Got me a suspension seat post. Yeah, I ordered it directly from Sun Tour. Excuse me. Joey ordered one. Joey's been really concerned about his eye, y'all. And y'all know we've been talking about Joey's eye. And Joey's been concerned about his eye, so he felt like that it would be in his best interest to put him a suspension seat post on his Velotric Nomad. And I felt like that was a good thing to do. It's adjustable. You can knock the tension down some where you got more spring to it. This one I'm sitting on here feels pretty strong, but yet I'm not ready to change anything yet. I'm gonna try it today and see how it works. Yeah, I put a link. Look down in my video description under seats. Yeah, that's where it's at. So we're hitting the Possum Walk trail now. Yeah, it's under seats. So look for that. And that's not an Amazon affiliate. That's not affiliate at all. That's a link directly to Sun Tour. Joey called them and asked him about one for his bike, and he said the guy was really very knowledgeable of his product that he sells, and set him up and told him exactly what he needed to do. And Joey got back on the website that night and ordered it. Very simple operation, simple, easy to do. So you know what? I did the same thing. Well, here we got limbs down. So somebody's gonna have to get down here and do some limb trimming. And I bet you $1 when we get down here, let me just get off. I don't want to get tangled up with nothing and fall over nothing here. You know, I'm going to just tell y'all the truth about it. It's just like any other thing. When they get this money from FEMA or whoever it was, I think this had to do with something with the BP oil spill. And they get this money and they come in here and they spend this gazillion dollars in here doing this. But after that, the county has to maintain it. And the county, hey, I guess they do what they can do. Maybe they don't have the funds to maintain it or what, but I don't know. Don't y'all see the same thing in your parks where you're at? Or maybe it's different. I don't know. Yeah, so maybe y'all see the same thing. Is your trails maintained like they should be? I mean, it's probably like every other state park or whatever. I mean, they struggle to keep the money to do anything with. But I do know this. I'm not a betting man, I can tell y'all. I don't do the betting thing. But I like to use the phrase, I bet you money that when we get up to the Possum Walk community, I bet you that tree's there we got to jump over. How much on a bet? I bet you. Crossing the big high power line. That's a little fast. I'm going to slow her down a little bit. And there is the witness tree. I think we about figured out from the last time that we was here, when me and Mickey and Candace was here. I think we had about figured out that a witness tree is not only a tree that's old enough to remember some huge event of some kind, but a witness tree is also a property line, a property indicator. And if you look, it's like, see, here's a witness tree here too. Let me turn back around here. So it's like this is a property line down through here. Look how the trees change, okay? See all these pines in here? Then over here, you got gum and all that. It looks like it's been, it's not a reforested area. So that may be what that is. And see, there's another witness tree. Is here, this oak. So that's pointing to something. I was looking at this old trail right here. And I don't know what's going on here, but I can tell you, I believe this is some kind of like a wagon trail or something. They have the people that own the land over on Gainesville Road there. See, if I didn't think that was too muddy, I would ride down that. But I don't think that's probably gonna be wet and muddy. We had a lot of rain this week. But they have a horse riding thing, and they was gonna have a big trail ride. I noticed towards the end of, let's see, we're in May now. Yeah, towards the end of May, they're gonna have a big trail ride in here. And people come from all over the country and ride their horses and pull their wagons and stuff like that. So I'm thinking that may be one of the horse riding trails. I came to the Possum Walk today. I was thinking about going back to the bay. I just love going to the bay. I mainly wanted to go back there and get me one of them ice cream cones again. But I decided, you know, I said it's hot. It's 90 degrees. And then you got the humidity's pretty bad. Then I got to thinking, I said, you know what? Possum Walk will be shady. Logtown will be shady. So, Possum Walk it is. See, there's another one of those trails. And I just believe that's a horse riding trail. Then again, I may be wrong. At least the trail's not muddy today. Trail's pretty high and dry. Man, I bet you ate some big deer back in here. Yep, I can pretty much tell you that I bet I'm gonna have to get out and heave this Bandit Forerunner over that log. I can pretty much bet you on that. Then if they do, then I'm gonna call them about it. I called them last time and man told me, man said, man, I'm glad you called and told me. We wouldn't have known. Yeah, somebody, if they'd been doing their job, somebody would have known. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yep, the tree's still going to be up there. So I'm going to have to call the man and ask him, look, what happened? You told me you was going to cut the tree. If it was a small tree, I would just come down here in my pickup to Logtown there and just walk down the boardwalk there and I would cut it myself. But it's not a little tree. It's a big tree. Yeah, we need to somebody needs to bring a pole saw down here and trim some of these low limbs. But they got people to get paid to do that. Blackberries. last time when we was down here, we had Candace, and when it was Mickey and myself and Candace, we got up here to the boardwalk, and we just, after we put our bikes over the log, we just decided we'd push them. I know I didn't show that on camera, but that's okay. That's okay. I decided I didn't want to take a chance. You know, Candace is kind of a newbie to this, so I didn't want to create some event and have her lose her balance on her bike and fall off of that boardwalk, because that boardwalk, that thing could have hurt you if you fell off of it. There's cypress knees and everything else down there. So here we are at the Possum Walk community, and there's the log. Imagine that. Go figure. There's the log. I see where somebody's been walking around it. I guess that's with horses. But I'm not walking around it. Take a chance on getting snake bitten and all that. All right. First thing I'm gonna do, I'll turn my bike off. And we're gonna lift it up. Let's see. Just sit it right there. All right, we back with y'all. We stopped, and yeah, you see this boardwalk part here? You know, I'm kind of skittish about riding across this thing myself. There's no handrails on it, and if you lose your balance, if somebody loses their balance and goes overboard, you can look down in there and see, you know, there's cypress roots and things, old tree stumps up here, things that you can fall on. That's pretty dangerous. So it's not that far. We just pushed our bikes. Safety first, right? If in doubt, safety first. Yeah, I was just talking with Mickey. He called me. I was sitting on the log back there talking to him. And I told him, I said, we got to jack somebody up about that log back there. Somebody needs to know about it. I told the man. The man said, well, I'm glad you told me. I'll get on about that. Pull in here and take a few little snapshots. The vines are coming through the boards. All right, we're fixing to come out on the Logtown Road. Got a bunch of trucks down here. Looks like people launched their boat here today. Well, that's fine. They got a boat launch there. Man, fishing. Certainly don't want to bother him. We just go take our ride. I will say this much about the Bandit Forerunner. It was real easy to get it over that log. Well, I'm sounding like Mr. Kimball now. It wasn't super easy, but it was easier than it was some of the other bikes that I have in my fleet. This bike's 76 pounds. Front wheel over, and then grab the back wheel and shove it over. No problem. Look how pretty, y'all. It's still pretty. Yeah, and I tell you something else, it's probably in the low 90s. Yeah, it's pretty warm. Right on the verge of being hot. Here we go, y'all. We at Log Town. All right, let me tell y'all what we're gonna do. We're gonna stop here and take a picture of the Forerunner for Bandit. Hey y'all. Yeah, we're gonna stop right here in front of this old Log Town sign right here. Founded in 1848 in the home of Western Lumber Company. We're not gonna go through all of that, but I tell you what I'm gonna do. For the people that haven't seen any of my Log Town videos in the past, I'm gonna put that slideshow, the same one I showed when we had Mickey and Candace with us down here. I'm gonna put that same slideshow at the end of this video, and y'all be sure and check that out. And if you've seen it, then you can just forward pass it and what have you. But use that link in the description if you care about checking out this Bandit bike. It's certainly been a good bike for me. I certainly highly recommend it. And anyway, hit that like and that subscribe. And if you got any questions, you can email us, riponeoutdoors@gmail.com. And hey, from Rip One Outdoors, we'll catch y'all on the next one.